So make sure you will be on the class. You will be at class on December 19th.
Saturday.
The class, this class. If you are absent of the class, I will finish your thing, right? 19. 2 weeks later, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks later. Any? Okay? A major financial object for any organization is produce a satisfactory return for stockholder. Stockholder. Alice, do you know who is stockholder? It's important for your future company. Stockholder. Who is stockholder? Sandy?
Someone who invests our company.
Yes, someone who invests a lot of money but not operate. Don't operate your company, just invest. Invest. So for them, they care about the return. In financial, the term means return on assets. Okay? Return on assets. ROA. How to calculate the term ROA? Is revenue minus cost equals to profit. Okay, it's the return. It's the return. What are assets? Is assets deployment and utilization, including inventory, accounts receivable, cash, and fixed assets, totaling capital employed. Profit divided by capital employed refers to return on assets. Okay? Does anyone know what is accounts receivable? I confess, I almost failed in accounting. So I don't know what is account receivable. Hope? What is accounts receivable? Anyone give us a clue? It's always accounting.
You sell the product from your partner and they didn't pay for you.
Are you sure? Okay, again, repeat. Slowly.
I think that your account receivable means that you sell the product for your partner and they didn't pay for you. So
You will receive the money
In the
after
future.
in the future. Thank you.
what?
What is your name? Hannah. Thank you. Okay? Okay, Ice, okay? So it's your asset. Thank you. So if you have a bunch of data, how can you present the useful information for your stockholder? It's always in the format. Is it clear for you? Okay? Pay attention, please. There are many terms you should remember and use in your assignment. Let me show you your assignment this week.
No worry，你可以上你的那个，就是你上面我有放进去。
This is your assignment this week. There is a lot of data. Surprising, oh my god, or sadly, oh my god. You have to calculate the profit margin, return on assets, inventory turn, transportation, warehousing, and inventory cost as a percentage of revenue for the following. Okay. Use the information provided as question 5 to answer the question 6. Scenario A. Transportation increased by 20%. Warehousing cost decreased by 5%. Average inventory decreased by 10%. To evaluate the impacts of the increase, decrease on the performance of the company. Okay. I won't give you the file. I won't. So we will not learn anything. I won't give you the file. Okay? So you have to remember. Okay? The mark rate express the number you will obtain through calculation, not given. Okay? So you have to calculate the gross margin, inventory carrying, total operation cost, earnings before interest and tax is accounting term. Okay? And the tax, net income. Do you heard about net income? Accounting terms. Net income, total assets. About the ratio analysis, profit margin, return on assets, inventory turn per year, transportation as percentage of sale, warehousing as percentage of sale, inventory carrying as percentage sale, assets turnover, return on equity. Okay? Okay? How to obtain the value, the number of gross margin is sales minus cost of goods sold. Okay? Does anyone familiar with the Excel? Okay. Can you use the formula? Raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Andy? Okay. Okay. The transportation cost, wearing cost is a given number. Okay? Okay. The inventory carrying cost is obtained by inventory multiple by interest rate. In the case, the interest rate is 30%. Okay? So in your assignment, the interest rate is also 30%. Okay? Okay? So, okay, inventory carrying cost 30%. So the inventory carrying cost can be obtained by
Inventory.
average inventory multiplied by 30%. Okay? The number of other operating costs is given. Given. So how to calculate the total operating cost? It's the summation of transportation, warehousing, inventory carrying, other operating costs. Okay.
Inventory. Inventory carry.
So, how could we calculate the earnings before interest and tax? Is gross margin minus total operating cost. Okay? Remember, there is interest. There is interest we have to pay. In your assignment, the interest is here. Okay? You have to put the number into the format. How to calculate tax? Tax. In this case, the tax rate is 40%. How to calculate tax is earning before interest and the tax minus interest multiplied by 40%. That is tax. So we can obtain net income. What is net income? What is net income? Is earning before interest and tax minus interest and tax. Okay. Okay. The assets deployment includes inventory, account receivable, cash, fixed assets. It's given number. Summation of all these terms, we can obtain the total assets. Easy? Very simple. Just a lot of number. The manager and the stockholder are not interested in this number. Not interested in this number. They are more interested in the following ratio analysis. The first one is profit margin. How can we obtain the profit margin? Net income divided by sales. Return on assets. Net income divided by total assets. Inventory turns per year. Okay? Ice. 9 is good or 8 is good. Is 9 or 8?
Cost of goods.
Think about it.
Cost of goods sold.
Inventory turns per year. The value is the bigger the better or the smaller the better?
Bigger.
I.
Bigger is good.
8 or 9? Which one is
9.
good performance?
9.
Remember, turnover rate. Turnover rate. 9. 9 is good. Okay. Transportation as percentage of sale equals to transportation cost divided by sales. The same, warehousing as percentage of sales. Assets turnover. Okay, this one. Assets turnover is equal to sales divided by total assets. Which one is better? The bigger one. The final return on equity is net income divided by stockholders' equity. Stockholders' equity equals to I will give you a few minutes to memorize or write down this information. Okay. Any problem? So you will don't use pen to write the assignment down. Use Excel properly and print it out and bring to class. Okay. Any problem? No. No. Yes. I'm confused.
Indian style.
Okay. We have half in here. Do you want to try the assignment?
Which number that we have to remember? 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Scenario A.
I just study scenario is
A. Just scenario. You want to try scenario B? Let's try scenario A. 5 and 6 scenario A at first. Okay? Any problem? In this case, the transportation cost reduced by 10%, warehousing cost reduced by 10%, average inventory reduced by 10%, or reduced by 10%. Guess which one performed better? C, D, E, which one performs better? Or reduced by 10%, right? Which one have more influence?
Inventory reduce.
Guess inventory.
Reduce.
Why?
Because 9.
The profit margin is medium. Okay. If you are the stockholder, which strategy do you prefer? Transportation, warehousing, inventory. Which ratio do you prefer the most? Do you like the most? Do you? Is return on assets. The metric is important for the stockholder. So inventory reduced by 10% results good performance for stockholder.
How's about saving point?
Oh no, it's this one. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Is transportation cost reduced by 10%. It's 7.49%. Any problem? I think it's easy when you start to complete the assignment. When you start to do the assignment. I. Okay. I think there are half an hour to class dismiss. Do you want to have lunch earlier? Hope. Do you have any question, comments, or suggestion?
It's kid.
Okay, do you have any suggestion for Christmas party?
Yes. Everyone must come.
I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure. It's okay. But you have to come.
I wish everyone could come.
Okay, I wish everyone to come too. Jacob, if you have no problem or suggestion, you can leave the class earlier, okay? But if you have any problem, you can stay. And I will be here with you. Bye bye.
Can you take a picture of that? My camera is not so good. So you take it and you send it to me, right? Okay.
我知道，calculation 那个什么扣除，哦，上面就有了。
这里呀，题目啊，你就是要知道他们会怎么样。
哦，对啊，那加减，
对对，我不会给，因为都在这里，所以你要知道他们会管这个红色的地方就是要用算的，然后黑色的是他给的，然后最重要就是要对 ratio analysis， 还是投资比较的。对，当然是不会，因为我给你的吧，数字题目，
这样我们好像是自己去。
不用，你们就现在去抄一下，我拍下来。这样才会学到啦。然后你想一想啊。
好啊好，那老师你就是大概会在哪？那我育儿哦，对对对。
没有，你要来这边。
哦。不用啊，就拍就好了。哪会有公式啊？有啦。
好，来按另外。
应该会
In this class, or
哦，下次是这个哦，哎呦。对啊，已经有那个季节。对啊。
okay.
注册好了。
So you will open the email.
对啊，我今天本来想说，我觉得他什么哦有点出血啊，我本来想说傻眼到，今天要不要跟我就想说要不要跟我们讲聊天，因为我觉得我的测试，我觉得要去了。
Thank you.